Okay.
All right. It's back at 0, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
you
let
know.
it together. This is
I was gonna say, don't erase it.
This has just been one of those days. I mean,
We
maybe
go
it's
with it. It might be like the best.
It
best
is.
little conversation when you're done with it, man.
It's going to be no matter what. But the cool thing is, it just.
I love it, dude. I love it. Let me get my cassette story. Yeah.
Cassette story.
Yeah, we're going back to the cassette story. So, I go from, and when I'm talking about being radio, is because I spent a lot of time in the car. My dad, he had a Winnebago.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So when we go see family, we'd go from like Alaska to Ohio. We'd be in that Winnebago, and that was 8 tracks though. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I hated 8 tracks. All of a sudden, the soul is cut off of you.
But the radio was like just being in the car, here at the grocery stores, baseball practice, gambler. And then, like I said, when I got my own money, buying your own music. So I got these cassettes, and I'm like rewinding them to learn solos.
That's it.
And I'm not singing. I'm not singing yet. This is in the 84, probably 17, whatever I was. Mm-hmm. And I'm not singing. My sisters are the singers.
Yeah.
Right? They're the ones in the church choir belting it out like Aretha. Wow. So I'm not singing. I'm going to play guitar. Yeah. I'm going to rip it up, right? Oh, wait a minute.
Like Pop Staples.
Right?
Yeah.
No. Oh, wait. Everyone else is playing guitar better than you. So one day, I got this Larry Graham cassette.
Yeah.
Right? And, Sly Family Stone, Graham Central,
Station, yeah.
right? Prince's Buddy, right? All this. But before that, this is Larry Graham. And it was One in a Million You. And that was the album. Good song. First time. But I went to the song When We Get Married. It's on this, right? But that is probably one of the biggest influences in my music career because it helped me find because I think Larry's a tenor.
Yeah.
Right? Because, guys, when you're starting out, you're playing along, you're singing along radio, whatever, you try to match the vocalist.
Yeah.
If your range is not you, you're going to be very disappointed and you're going to think you suck and you can't sing. So, darling, whoa, whoa, like when we get married, we'll have a... And so, it felt so natural, it felt so right.
Yeah.
So I get the little cassette.
Yeah.
Remember the play record?
Yeah.
And I record my voice for the first time. Right? And play it back. And I was like, huh. Okay. But from that point on, I trusted in my range. I didn't have to sound. If I was going to cover a tune, because in the beginning, that's all I did, I covered. I didn't have to sing it like.
But no, you realized early on then that you stay within your range. You don't try to go like or whatever. It's like because people have to understand that. That's like if you're a guitar player or musician first, and then going to be a singer, there's a certain range you lived in, no matter what it is.
So that would be back to that question. What do I tell the young ones?
Yeah.
So both vocal, which does come up, like those who think they can't sing.
Yeah.
Why do you say that? What do you think that? So maybe they're making the same mistakes I was in the beginning, right? Like trying to force their range, or the other side of that, guitar wise, where I was lacking in like matching that Ray Vaughan or whatever. That goes back to that question where you're talking about just the mood, absorbing the feel of it. I had to be okay with that at some point. Like I'm not a note for note guy, but that vibe, that groove gets in there, and you pick up the instrument, and you just let your I think that's where my style actually developed. Probably more on when I could not play.
No, that's important. Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Because to interject him, because I recently saw him and Click Companion together. John Hart, hi John, put on this tribute to Robert Johnson. Oh, now he's Grandpa now. That's right. Hey, Grandpa John. And then, because you guys are totally in the blues, but you are more in here, and he's more over there, and he has that sweet little voice, and you have that big barreling voice.
Yeah, plays one of those. I mean, those are the guys that I would be chasing to play like. I want to play like you know, these guys who if they wanted to play, if he wanted to note for note, he could.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he really. When he gets up there, that's not what he's focused on.
No.
He's playing. He's up there and he kills it.
Yeah.
And hi
Clay.
Is he back from Austin? I think he's in Austin.
Yeah, they're on the way back or whatever, or something like that. I follow them a little bit, but
back to the Wedding Bell song.
Yeah. No, but the funny thing is, the cool thing is, we're such a diverse.
Yeah.
I don't want to say culture, but diverse group of people here. And it doesn't matter if you're born here or not born here, how'd you get here or didn't have to get here. Once you start gigging into the scene, you get the aloha going on. And then you're not just background music, but you're how you can say it, reinforcing people's vacation sometimes. But then on the other hand, you have local following, and they just go there like, hey man, it's Boogie, let's do this kind of thing.
Here's one of the biggest compliments, or the most meaningful compliment I get. Oh, it's so refreshing. So refreshing, something different. That doesn't put anyone else down.
Yeah.
Right? But that goes back to this is really all. I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not trying to push vocals beyond what they can do. It's usually going to come out.
But you're really, really good at what you do.
So I stay there.
Yeah. No, that's fine though. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, but you do it really well, and people enjoy you. You're kind of like a legend around here sometimes.
Well,
certain people you're like.
Yeah. No. I appreciate that. But here's the deal. The timing is everything. That story I told about going from one place over to the coffee gallery, getting to the blues slide, unplugged album, clapped and all this. That all of a sudden was just a packed house. Like, it's a coffee. I killed every coffee shop on the island at one point.
Yeah.
But now I'm going down the Pier Bar. Remember Pier Bar was Aloha Tower. Yeah. And the guy said, man, you got to get this guy in there and play. So I go down to play Pier Bar.
Yeah.
He plays blues. Right? Oh, yeah, we love the blues. People say that.
Yeah.
We love the blues. Like we talked about earlier. Yeah. There's Delta blues, Chicago blues, Texas blues, right? It just goes on and on. And so I play my usual Delta-ish.
Yeah.
Right? And this is, I think, 96 or 7. Like, they weren't ready for me, Bill. They weren't.
Wow. No. Yeah.
So, but here's again one of those compliments that I the manager comes in, pays me at the end of the night, says, "Wow, that was authentic." So I took it. I'm like, yeah. And fast forward to more current times.
Yeah.
People, the world's changed, and as far as what we're allowed to listen to, without, rap music, every genre. I mean, it's like B.B. King, the blues, the Ambassador, whatever kind of help people move along.
Yeah.
Now it's such a refreshing change. Like if I went down to Waikiki, and I get Waikiki players, right? But if I try to play, let's say I try to do Mike Piranha's set. Come on, that's not. There's so many guys that are like a gifted, talented jukebox.
Yeah,
that's not put down. Yeah, because those guys, he's got tons of originals.
Yeah,
puts his own spin on someone like what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, Piranha's but he's like the big brother or the grandfather of Hawaiian rock and roll. Yeah. He's opened so many doors and told people so many things and set a path for people Because he would tell me when they were at the original Art Store, they wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
They would play until they couldn't play anymore. Because once they stopped, people left.
Yeah.
And
No,
so,
seriously.
and then years later, that's what Massive Oz did at Kelly's. They would play straight. I mean, they each take.
Yeah.
But they would,
That's why people were there.
yeah, and that's one of those things.
Yeah.
But what I love about you, and I've known you forever and heard you play. You're who you are, and artistic. I mean, you don't try to be anything else. And I think that what really does it for most people. There's people who they are, and they play who they are, and that's really important.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I have no other choice.
no, exactly, because there's like. When I was doing the rock and roll metal scene, there was two, either the Van Halen clones or the Judas Priest clones, and there was nothing original until Metallica kind of thing.
Buddhist Priests.
Yeah.
Buddhist, were you here with Buddhist?
Yeah. They did a set for Dave Watanabe's wife at Gordon Bierce.
Yeah.
And there was a 3-piece though, because Bluetooth couldn't show up, whatever. And the bass player sang everything. That was the most amazing thing ever. And then Clyde, the drummer, got that Hawaiian Records gig. You have no idea. This is why I'm still 20-something years here, because these people like him and the atmosphere here is just. I have no trouble just hanging out with, and they're all talented people. And I love them dearly and stuff. So. So let's geek out a little bit. So what's your setup now?
My rig?
Yeah.
My setup?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love geeking out because I know about guitars too. I mean,
so I've been through, most guys, a journey to find their tone.
Yeah.
And my journey, this is my journey. Like I said, going to acoustic, not owning an acoustic, right? Go out and buy a little Martin acoustic. Not having a rig, I had a PV amp, and I had a little 4-track recorder, the speaker out to some Bose roommate.
Oh,
total makeshift, right?
Yeah.
And yet it sounded really good. So fast forward, I'm still with Bose.
Yeah.
Right. So I got the Bose Tower. It's a cylinder with the speaker, right?
Yeah.
My setup is pretty minimal, like what plug in acoustic wise, right? But Dan down at Dan's Guitars,